Hello viewers, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you indeed a powerful strategy that I have personally tested for a very long time now to be sure that it is working, and I'm very happy and eager to share this amazing strategy for you all to benefit and trade the financial market. Now, for my subscribers, you will actually notice that this is gonna be the very first strategy I'll be sharing for this here. And now, before we continue, before I give you the setup of this strategy, I would remind you that if you are a first-time viewer, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you do not miss any of my amazing content. So now let's get straight to the setup of this strategy. Now, I know some of you will be wondering what's the name of this strategy. Well, this strategy is not actually a new strategy. It's a strategy that has been there for a very long time in the financial market. And although I have known this strategy, I have not posted it because I personally was studying this strategy to be sure that it is what it is, a profitable strategy. And so for that reason, I will be sharing it with you today, having tested and used this strategy to be sure that it's working. Now let's get to the settings. First, uh, you go to the indicator window, you click the F icon on top of your screen, and this is the indicator section of our MT5. Now take note that this strategy can work even on your laptop, that for those of you who have a computer, and it can also work for those of us who are traders but we only have a mobile device to trade with. Now, after you are done setting up your indicators in your MT5, your indicator window in your mobile should appear like this. On the main chart, you just have two moving averages. In the indicator window 1, we have three indicators: the stochastic oscillator, the moving average, about two moving averages. So after you're done with the settings, this is how your indicators window is gonna be. Now the name of the strategy, some traders call it the golden axe strategy, while some other traders call it the golden cross strategy. But whatever the name you give to this strategy, to me it doesn't matter. The fact is the strategy works, and I've used it, have tested it, and I'm eager and happy to share it with you so that you too can use it to grow your equity. Now let's get to the settings of the indicators. The first indicator we are going to be adding to our chart is this. Now I want you to follow my cursor closely so that you do not miss or make a mistake. Okay, now if you make a mistake, that is very serious, and you know, in the financial market, if you make a mistake, it costs you money. And let's get to the first indicator, and the one you can see my cursor on, which is the moving average. Now the setting or the parameters of the moving average, the period is 300. The shift is up, the shift is 0. The method, okay, the method is linear width. You want to apply that to weighted close HLCC4, which is the very last item in this option. Now the color you want to use, either use purple or use blue, but I am using purple. Now the pixel, you can make it 2 or you can make it 3. It all depends on you. Okay, I think 2 is okay. Okay, now you click done once you are done with that. Now the second indicator we are going to be adding to our chart, take note, this is the main chart, right? So the second indicator is the moving average, period 100. The shift is 0. The method is linear weight. Okay, linear weight, the last item in the option. Then you apply that to, now take note of this is a little bit technical, previous indicators data. Previous indicators data. Then the style, you want to use the color should be red. Okay, you can use any color of your choice so long as you understand. And the pixel, let's say make it 2, and that's done. We're through with that. Now let me do something. Let me zoom out. Please, to use this strategy, you just need to zoom out completely, not zoom in. At least you can know the difference. This is when you're zooming in. You're zooming in now. If you're zooming in, the candles are big, but when you zoom out completely, the candles are actually tiny. Okay, it should be like this. You want to zoom out completely. Okay, now when you zoom out completely, this is what happens. This is the indicators we have added to our main chart. The purple, which is the 300 moving average, and the red, which is the 100 moving average. Now let's go down to the indicator window. Okay, the first indicator we are going to be adding to our indicator window 1 is the stochastic oscillator. Now for some of you who have been using my strategies before now, you would understand that most of my strategy has the stochastic oscillator. So the period is just the same as the settings. The period is 1, the D period is 1, the slowing is 1 2. Now the price field, please, this slowing is 1. Everything here is just 1 1. I believe you can see my screen. The price field should be low and high. The method should be simple. Now when it comes to the styles, you just want to keep the color of the stochastic oscillator, just make it the same as your background color, both the main style and the signal. Now when it comes to the levels, let's edit the levels. We need about you don't really need let me put out this other two. We don't need 4 levels. 2 is okay. 20 and 80, you want to label it. You want to describe 20 as strong buy. You want to add a description for 80 as a strong sell. Okay, and once you're done, you want to go back. Now please take note of these settings, and you want to hit the done button. So that is it. Now we have that already here. Now the second indicator you're going to be adding to the indicator window 1 is the moving average. The same moving averages that we added to our main chart, you are just going to repeat it here. Okay, so the first moving average is 300, exactly the same settings as the one in our main chart. Okay, you just want to use the same settings, okay, the same color, so that you do not get confused. Now the second one is the moving average 100, the same as the one we added in our main chart, with the same settings, same color, everything. Now once you are done, that is good. Now the main thing, now let me explain how this strategy can be used, and please don't get confused. Now this is how you pick a signal from this strategy. First, this is a correspondence. In the main chart, you want to allow the 300 moving average, which in this case is the purple color. Once it crosses the red moving average, which is the 100 moving average, once it crosses it to the upside. When I say cross to the upside, this is a perfect scenario. I hope you can see my cursor. Once it crosses to the upside, it crosses above, and then you want to come down here to the indicator window 1, and you want to make sure that the same condition has occurred in the indicator window 1. Once that is satisfied, once that condition is seen, you want to place a buy order. Now in this case, if you had placed a buy order here, you would have taken your profit. Now where do you take your profit? Now for some of you, you can get satisfied by the time the market has moved up to this point, but usually I exit when the 300 moving average, which is represented by the purple color, touches the 80 level of the stochastic oscillator. So once the purple line touches this 80 level, I closed my trade. So that means I would have gone out of the market around somewhere here. Okay, now one thing you want to do is you can trail your profit, you can lock your profit as it moves so that you don't end up losing. Okay, that's for a buy setup. Now this is for a sell setup. um Look at it, there was a cross here, the purple crossed to the downside, and if you come down to the indicator window 1 here, you will also notice that the same condition was met. Okay, so this is a very good sell signal. Maybe you entered somewhere around here. Okay, you entered somewhere around here and you took your profit here. Okay, now this strategy is so powerful. If you meet a good trending market condition, it can continue to fall on end. Like if you notice what happened here, you see this was a good market condition and it fell very nicely. Okay, so this strategy works on any of the instruments we have on MetaTrader 5 and Deriv, but usually I like to use this strategy with the volatility 75 because it gives me a good profit even with a very small account. Now this strategy can work even if you have an equity of 50 USD. The only thing you're going to be doing is you want to back test, or you want to test this strategy on your demo account. When you are testing, you want to make sure that you are focused on knowing the lot size that will best suit your account size, so that when you get to a real account, you want to use the same lot size and practice safe risk management. Now don't panic whenever you enter a trade with this strategy. Don't panic. All you have to do is make sure you're not risking too much, so that when it is retracing, it does not blow your account or get you out of the market prematurely. So what you have to do is you want to test this in your demo. This strategy works for volatility, it works for boom and crash, but the best I have seen, I use it best with volatility 75. Okay, now it also works on any time frame, but my favorite time frame, the one that has proven to give me consistent results, is the 1 minute time frame. Okay, 1 minute time frame, although sometimes I look at the 5 minutes time frame and I make sure that the signal it gives me aligns with what the 1 minute time frame has given me. Okay, if the 5 minutes time frame is giving me a sell signal and the 1 minute time frame is also giving me a sell signal, I can confidently enter the market and take my trade. So guys, I can assure you that this strategy will really change your trading history. If you do not know it, I have used this strategy and I've tested it and it is so working. You can see what is happening here. Look at the conditions here. Look at it. Everywhere you go, you keep seeing how it has worked wonderfully well any time of day. And the beauty aspect of this is that you can get 3 to 4 signals a day on the 1 minute time frame with this strategy. And if you're using a very small lot size, in fact the smallest lot size with volatility 75, you can get 10, 20, 30 USD from using this strategy every day. So guys, what are you waiting for? Why not set up this strategy immediately and start testing it on your demo? But before you do that, do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you're a first time viewer, and turn on the notification so that when I share my strategies, you do not miss any. And if you like me to mentor you, check the link below the description to get to talk to me on WhatsApp so that I can assist you to trade the financial market profitably. And if you like to get my long-term strategy that works, especially if you're a busy kind of trader, then also check the link below the description to get that. And if you like to get my forex robot that is so powerful, that can really help you, although it works for only MT4, also check the link below the description to get it. And that is all for this video. Bye guys, see you in my next video.